Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Marissa Herbstler, and on this channel I share all things motherhood and homemaking and budget-friendly DIYs and room makeovers. And I am so excited that you're here today because today we are jumping into a budget-friendly room makeover. And I am going to bring you into our upstairs bathroom. We have 3 bathrooms in this house, and this one is primarily our kids' bathroom. And this room was one of the very first rooms that we renovated when we moved into this house a little over a year ago. When my family and I moved in here, my husband Nick and I were like, this bathroom has got to go. It was so bad. And I hate to judge because everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own taste. I will say the previous owners of this house made some questionable decisions when it came to how they did some things, but to each their own. Everyone has their own style. Maybe you love this. But I'm gonna guess that if you're here, you probably don't. I know I did not, and that is why it needed to be one of the very first rooms that had to go. Now, I will say we finished this bathroom last spring. So right now it's January of 2025. We finished this in the spring of 2024. I'm still getting used to the years right now. Also, it's February 2025. It is no longer January. So right now it is February 2025, and we finished this in the spring of 2024. So I've had this footage for a while, and I just, like I said in my last video, I just haven't gotten around to uploading it, editing it, all that stuff. But today I am bringing you along in the process. Now, before I show you all of the renovation process and the after photos, let me show you what this bathroom looked like at the start. I unfortunately don't have any video footage of what this bathroom looks like because I think we were just too eager to jump in and just start ripping it apart and redoing it. Also, that's kind of how my husband is. We'll like think of a project and plan it out and talk about it for a while. And then one day he'll randomly just like get up out of his chair and be like, I'm gonna go do this. And he'll just start taking down walls before I get the chance to like record some before stuff. So unfortunately, I do not have any before footage, but I do have a before photo. Now, this photo was the listing photo that was posted online when we saw this house for sale. As you can see, it's one of the rooms that sold us on this house. Just kidding. But this is exactly what it looked like. It had this pink tub, pink toilet, pink sink, this like, it was like this cotton candy pink and cotton candy blue tiled floor. We'll say it did match, but it was just not our style. So we jumped in here and we started tearing it apart. And we actually took it all the way down to the studs. We ended up just completely gutting the whole room and starting from scratch. Nick started by taking out all of the sheetrock, which came out pretty easily. I didn't record that part. The floor, on the other hand, that did not come up easy. That came up in pieces. I'm not sure what they used to put this floor down, but it did not want to come up. But luckily, this bathroom is really small, so it didn't take too terribly long. I didn't record this part either, but we took that tub out, and that thing, it was one of those old cast iron tubs, and that thing had to have weighed at least 500 pounds. It was so heavy. What's going on, Mav? What's going on? We actually weren't planning on stripping the floor down all the way to the studs. However, once Nick got all the tile up, we noticed that there was some water damage, especially in the floor around where the tub was. So I'm actually really glad that we tore all the tile up and we caught that because the floor was a bit spongy over by where the tub was. So once he noticed that, he ripped all of the plywood up that was on the floor and we laid new plywood down. So now we have a nice, stable, sturdy floor. And this also gave us a nice flat surface to lay our new tile on, because if you have any bumps or anything like that in your floor and you try to lay tile on it, the tile will crack over time. Then Nick came in and installed, I believe it's called underlayment, to prepare the floor for tiling. I think that's what it's called. Don't quote me on that. But he installed that, and then he installed our tub. I love this tub. I believe it's a 30-inch deep tub, which is deeper than most tubs, which is great. And then I also really love that the edges are very straight, so you're not losing a ton of tub space to like the slanted edges of a normal tub. We got it from Home Depot. It was a really great price. It wasn't super expensive. I'll try to get on there and find it, and I'll link it down below for you guys. But I love this tub. He also installed all of our plumbing work so that we can come in and put our new shower kit in. I don't like that sound. And then it was time to start tiling. So we went with this large, darker slate color tile, and we did also go with a darker grout as well. I just love a good dark floor in a bathroom, especially like a small bathroom like this one. I don't know what it is. I just love it. We got this from Home Depot, so I will try to go on and find it and link this for you guys as well.
That one was cracked.
You messed up. Way to go.
It's okay.
This was Nick's first time ever tiling anything. He just watched a ton of YouTube videos, asked some of his friends and his family who have done it before, and then he just figured it out. That's really how he figures out how to do everything. But I am so proud of him for just how everything turned out and how good the floors look, which you'll see at the end when I show you the after photos. But he did such a great job, and even though there were a few hiccups in the road, he made up for it, and it turned out fantastic. That's better.
There you go.
Right now, Nick is working on dry fitting all of the tile, so then we can get it all laid out, get it all cut, and then come in and actually lay it, which is the goal over the next couple of days to get this all laid. This will be the first time Nick has ever laid tile before, so I think he's doing a pretty good job. But I'm so excited. This tub is massive. I don't want to step on the tile, but look how deep that thing is. We're gonna be swimming laps in that thing. I'm so excited. I know it looks not so great right now, but in my opinion, it looks way better than what it did already. I wasn't here yesterday while Nick worked on the bathroom. I was out of town, but he got all the grout done. I love it. We went with that dark charcoal color, and I think it looks so good with like the slate color of the tile. We got the toilet in, and we have the tub surround in, and the plumbing fixtures things. We do still have to put the shower head in. It like comes out and then it's like this square thing, but we have to get the shiplap up on the wall before we can put that on there. But I love this shower kit. I think it's so cool. It has like the little handheld attachment. I love the tub faucet. It's like super low profile. And then the shower head's gonna look awesome. But I really wanted to tile the tub. We just decided to get this tub surround that has like the faux subway tile. We had the same tub surround in New Hampshire in our bathroom when we redid that. And we went with this because, for one, Nick has never tiled before. This floor is the first time he's ever tiled anything. And we just didn't want to go through the time of getting the tile up, also the expense of it. So we got this tub surround, which I really like. And at the end of the day, I like the look of the subway tile. I probably would have went with subway tile had we tiled it. So it just saved us time, saved us money. And it has this little built-in shelf right here, which is perfect for like putting all of your, you know, shampoos, body washes, all that type of stuff. Next, we will be shiplapping the walls, and then we'll bring the vanity back in, and then it's time for all of the pretty stuff. If you're wondering what we decided to do for our vanity, we actually just decided to reuse the vanity that was already in there. It was in good condition. I didn't hate it. I did hate the top. So we replaced that. If you remember that pink sink that used to be in there, we replaced that. You can actually just buy like vanity tops to fit whatever vanity you have. My helper and I, we sanded it all down and we restained it a darker color, which you'll see later on in the video. And while I was doing that, Nick came in and finished up the shiplap, which I love it. I've wanted to do shiplap in a room for a while now, and I thought this little bathroom would be perfect. Plus, it saved us from having to sheetrock it, which Nick has never done before. I'm sure he would have been able to figure it out, but just like having to smooth all the edges and the seams and everything like that, putting up the shiplap helped us not have to do that. Plus, with this being such a small bathroom, it wasn't super expensive either. You probably also saw that he got the light up for over the vanity, which is so pretty. It's a mixture of gold and black, which is exactly what I wanted to do for the fixtures in this bathroom. But once all that was done, it was time to paint. We do have a paint sprayer. I just didn't feel like prepping the room for the paint sprayer, so I did it all by hand, and it took forever. We're trying to decide on a wall color. Originally, I had picked out this color. I actually picked this color out like before we even started tearing the bathroom apart. I think I kind of jumped the gun on it. I wanted to go with like a beige color, but then once we got the walls up and then I put this on the wall, I realized I don't know, like I'm still torn on it. I don't hate it, but I don't think I love it, especially since, by the way, we got the mirror up, but especially since we have some gold. We're doing like a mixture of black and gold, kind of like the light up here. It's a mixture of black and gold. But we have a lot of gold fixtures and things going in the room, so I feel like it clashes too much with the gold. I don't know if you can tell here. So I went to Home Depot today and picked up some other colors, just samples. And I went with this one, and then we have this one. I don't know. I kind of, like, I'm going back and forth because I kind of like this beige since it's more of a neutral color and I think it will go with a lot, but I also think green would look really cool in this. I don't know. Here's a better look at the 3 colors. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments which color you like the best. Now, obviously, you'll see here in the video that we decided on a color and we went with the green. And once we chose that color, it was time to paint. And like I said before, I did it all by hand and it took forever.
Yep.
I'm guessing one of the pipes has to like come right here.
Yeah.
So that's where the sink is.
You're right.
Good guessing. Thanks.
I'm real comfortable with this toilet. As you can obviously see, we got our mirror put in and I love the look of this arched mirror with the gold trim, and then Nick put in our vanity top, which is fantastic. I love it. It's easy to clean. It looks great. And then we have our faucet hooked up as well, keeping up with that mixture of like the golds and the blacks. This was all from Home Depot, so I will link it down below for you guys if you're interested. But what do you think of the green? This was personally a big step out of my comfort zone. I'm very much a neutral girly when it comes to paint colors, but we have 2 other bathrooms in this house that we need to remodel, and we will most likely go neutral in there. But I just thought this color was perfect for a little kid's bathroom, especially 3 little boys, while still being able to have it flow with the rest of the house and the decor in the rest of the house. So let me know what you guys think down below. I would love to hear it. Now, before I show you guys the after footage, let me take you back to what it looked like before. Remember that pink sink, that pink toilet, that pink tub? Now for the afters. Now, after we have lived with this bathroom for, I would say, about 6 months. Like I said before, this is the kids' bathroom, so we've been using it for the kids. There are a couple things I will say. For one, we are obviously not done. If you didn't catch that from the after photos, there are still a few things we have to do. For one, we got to put a door in. We got to put a door in. So we have new doors and we're going to be replacing all of the doors in the house. We just have to paint them. Nick needs to still put up the trim around the door. So we're kind of like, I mean, let's be real. We just haven't done it yet. But we also are just waiting until we can get all of the doors painted, which we'll probably do this spring or summer, so we can bring them outside and spray them. So then we can just go through and change all the doors out. Second thing, we still have to finish the window. We have no blinds. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with some like Roman shades. I just haven't found ones that I love and I just haven't ordered them yet. Honestly, again, I've just been putting it off. This bathroom is on the second story, so it's not like people can just like look into the house. Also, only the kids use it. So they're little, they don't stand above the window. It's okay that there's no door because we're in here with them all the time anyway. We have 2 other bathrooms in the house. So it's not like we're making everybody shower and go to the bathroom without any privacy. If you want privacy, don't come use this bathroom. But we have 2 other bathrooms in the house that people can use. And then the trim, I still have to paint. And I've been kind of going back and forth on this with 2 options. One, I painted the trim on the floorboard white to kind of match the register that we have. So we painted the register white and then the floor trim is white. So I feel like it kind of makes it like blend in a bit. So like the register doesn't stick out a lot. Or I'm leaning towards painting the trim around the window green, like the wall. And I'm also leaning towards painting the ceiling the green color, like the wall. I would really love to color drench this room. And I thought about it afterwards, and we do, I think, still have some green paint left. So it wouldn't be a lot of work or a lot of extra money. So let me know, what do you guys think? Should I paint the ceiling and the trim green and just color drench the whole room? Should I keep the ceiling white, paint the trim green? Should I paint the trim white? What do you think I should do? And last thing, the tub. So I love this tub. It's super deep, which does sometimes make it difficult to bathe the kids because I'm like hanging down there. But as they get older, or like if we ever want to take a bath for whatever reason, it is a super deep tub and it's nice. And I do really like how just like square it is. We have all the kids' toys in here now, but I just like how, I don't know, it's sleek, it's nice, I love it. But one thing I will say is that it chips really easily. All of these little black dots that you see, that's not dirty, that's chipping. The white enamel chipped on it, and I don't know if it's from like the kids dropping their toys or their shampoo and conditioner or body wash bottles or what, or maybe it's from Maverick's tub being down there. I don't know, but it seems to chip really easily. So if you guys have any recommendations for a good white enamel paint, I know there's a lot out there. I've looked at some, but I just can't find any with really good reviews. Let me know. Leave your recommendation down in the comments. But that is all for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this bathroom transformation. I know that Nick and I, our family, we love it. It's so much better than what it was before. We had a lot of fun with it. Also, like I said, let me know in the comments what you think we should do. Should I color drench it? Should I paint the ceiling? What should I paint the trim on the window? What do you think I should do for the blinds? If you have a good Roman shade recommendation or whatever you think I should put up there, let me know down in the comments. But I hope you guys enjoyed this transformation. If you are into this type of stuff and you want to see more, definitely hit that subscribe button because there is a lot more coming. We have a lot more rooms in this house that we have already done, and I'm just working on editing and going through. And there's a whole lot more that we still have to do. So if you want to stick around and see that stuff, definitely hit that subscribe button. But I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.